back again with another exciting video, here to bring you that motivation and inspiration. Tonight, I'm going to talk about Ezili Freda. Well, before I go into detail, I must explain the name Ezili Freda. When you think of Freda, you think of the word frère in Creole. For my Haitian viewers, you know, you come across the Haitian in Haiti where you're like, oh, mon cher, où frère, oui? You know what I'm saying? So when you start understanding the language, you understand that there is keys in the words that are associated with the name. Met Kafu. You know, in that, you have owner and crossroads. Or you say Kalfu. But in that, you have Kafu. So now, to address our attention back to the topic of Ezili Freda, when you think of Ezili Freda, it is saying the cool Ezili, you know, or the frère, which frère means cool, but in the Haitian usage of that word, it is letting us know that you are cool. Frère means cool. So just like in English, man, he looks cool. So when you say Ezili Freda, you are saying Ezili, the cool one. You know what I'm saying? She's a popular female. You know what I'm saying? So now, let's get into Ezili Freda in the nature of that spirit. When you work with Ezili, you find yourself cleaning yourself up more. You know, so if you're a man, you know, you may be rough and around the edges. Now you start working with Ezili Freda. Now you say, you know what? I need to shave. You know what I'm saying? I need to shave. I need to go get a shape up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what? Let me change my clothes. Let me put some clean clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So when you start working with that law, you start to see that you start changing how you appear in public. See, Ezili Freda, she's a loi that's about her wants, not needs, as in what you find with Ezili Donton. You find wants. You know, what your heart desires the most is what you shall obtain. So when you understand this, you understand where this faulty law is called the law of attraction. You know, many people think on earth that you're just thinking this thing's gonna happen. No. See, when you understand things from a transcendental sense, you understand that it's all about thoughts. But since we're down here on earth, what we call desire is our ambition. When we go out there into materialize. So those of you in Kabbalah, you know that there is Asaya, there is Bariah, and there's Yetzirah. No. There is Azalut, there's Bariah, there is Yetzirah, and there is Asaya. So when you talk about Asaya, the world of manifestation, there is laws in the world of manifestation. There's physical activities. So you cannot obtain what you want without physical effort. When we are talking about Ezili, this is a law which is responsible for the heart. She is responsible for all the desires of mankind in a metaphysical, philosophical sense. The heart desires everything. It desires love. It desires material possessions. So when you work with this law, you begin to see the manifestation of all these things. You begin to obtain, and you begin to see, because the greatest thing associated with the heart is love. So now you find yourself attracting more of the same sex or opposite sex, whatever you desire. When you think of this loi, as you say, frère, she makes you the most attractive out of the many. This is why when you find men in Haiti, they be like, you know, they tell you, you know, la femme jeune on croyant, on soit en coupé. Which means she'll definitely get you, you know, she'll definitely get you sex. She'll get you, she'll get you lovers. See, the thing is, with Ezili Freda, she is different from Donton. Ezili Freda is not about needs, she's about wants. When she gives you those things, you know, these things, you have to understand the difference. They're not necessities, they're wants. So the duration of these things are short-lived, and this is the downfall. Because when you think about her sister, you find hers is more of long-term goals. Hers is more of, love, or like unconditional love. Where this is more of passion and desire. Ezili Freda, in my culture, she's associated with light-skinned women. And this is why there is a separation between her and Donto. They say that when you work with Ezili Freda, you begin to attract. And this is not saying, this is what happens. When you work with this loi, you begin to attract those type of spirit, those type of people, because she's associated with the lighter. And this is why Ezili Donto is a loi that is associated with the darker females. So when you have these two lois, you separate them into different rooms. And when you work with Ezili Freda, and I'm speaking from a Haitian perspective, because I don't want people coming out talking about, well, this is how we, no. I'm a Haitian talking. I want you to listen clearly. When you deal with Ezili Freda, from my cultural perspective, you have to understand that when you deal with her, you only deal with light-skinned women. Because it's going to create conflict. The light-skinned women are attributed to her. So when you work with her, that's those stream of people. Light-skinned dudes, so if you're a woman, you're going to find light-skinned men coming your direction. Now, if you work in the opposite with Donto, you know that dark-skinned women and men will come to you when you work with her. So I say this not to create some tension. This is just the way things are. She brings those individuals into your life, which shares the same characteristics such as herself. Now, when you work with Ezili Freda, you must understand, this is not a loi that you can deal with and just be filthy. You have to be an individual for her to really work in you and manifest within you, or manifest within your life. You have to follow her statutes, the statutes of cleanliness, to attract those things into your life, the women in your life, the love in your life. You have to make yourself very appealing. This is what she desires for you. Because when you receive those lovers into your life, it's truly her manifesting through those women. So with this, I rest my case. I'm not going to give you a long video. I think I said what needs to be said. With that, I say thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.